Hey guys, welcome back to Bible study this week. I'm Aaron. We've been going over past couple weeks. We went through a series on Are You Saved? How can you tell if you're saved? And we're doing a little bit of diversion to that into the fruits of the Spirit. Last week, Johnny went over love. Of course, faith, hope, and love. The greatest of all these is love. It was great. Highly check it out. Highly recommend you check it out if you haven't already. But this week we are now going into joy. And the passage that we're kind of honing in on this week is Romans 15:13, which goes, "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit." Once again, it's going into their fruits of the Holy Spirit in here. And one of these is joy. Now, it's common a lot. People mistake joy and happiness, and even points out in the Bible a couple spots where it diverges from the two. Isaiah 35:10, it mentions gladness and joy. Esther 18:17, it also goes into they were joyous and hopeful, and so it kind of right there diverges, saying that happiness and joy aren't quite the same things. Joy is a fruit of the Spirit. Joy is something that the Spirit kind of implants in you that's with you forever. It's an unshakable awareness of just that God is near us, that God is with us. It even says, let me pop over here, Psalm 16:7. "Make known to you the path of life, and you will fill me with your joy in your presence, with eternal pleasures at your right hand." So it's not something that just kind of hits you and fades away like happiness does. Now, happiness is awesome. It's a feeling. We're all meant to feel those feelings. But happiness, you stub your toe and it goes away. You slam a couple times than usual, happiness kind of goes away. But that joy sticks with you. That's kind of one that's deep-seated. That joy, it's like when you're trying that same trick and you keep slamming, but you keep on going because you know you're going to get there. Well, that's part of joy. It's the presence of God with you that just kind of keeps you going through it all, through the good times, through the bad times. Now, I'm not saying that Christians always need to be happy, smiling, and just beaming all this radiantness. No, not. In Ecclesiastes, it goes through and it says there's a season for everything. There's a season for joy, there's a season for waiting, there's a season for going. So there's some times when, joy just isn't quite, coming to the surface at every moment. Does it mean that it's gone? No, not at all. So through the Holy Spirit, it's planted in you and nothing can shake that. So, challenge for you guys this week is be like Philemon. Philemon, in here, his love has given you great joy and encouragement, and because he has refreshed the hearts of many refreshed many people's hearts in the Lord. So, be like this dude. Refresh people, give encouragement, give hope, hype some people up. Just, be a Philemon to people all around you. And last week we did that deck. Super cool. Loved you guys' submissions. It was great. This week we're hiding some wheels, just like the treasure of the Lord, the man who found treasure in a field, buried it, sold everything he had to grab that. Well, we're going to do something like that with a pair of wheels. So stay tuned, guys. Love y'all. See you next week.